To start off the interview, I wanted to introduce myself. My name is Sydney Laufenberg. I am a dietetics major at ISU going into my junior year. Here I have Chris Laufenberg, who is a manager at the railroad. They have been in business for 22 years and have been very successful at their job. In this interview, I'm going to ask a few open-ended questions. First off, what is your approach to management? Is there a certain technique you use?
I'd say it's more your classic type management where make sure all the work's organized for the men and have their day set out for them.
Mm-hmm.
Not much room in the railroad industry for free thinking, so it's pretty organized.
Okay. How do you treat your employees? Are you stern with them and be a so-called mean boss, or do you treat them like family or friends? Which tactic do you think works best?
Oh, I don't think being a mean boss ever works, but sometimes you have to be stern, but for the most part, everybody gets treated like family.
What are positives and negatives to being a manager rather than just the typical employee?
Positives, you're in charge. Everything gets done the way you want. I'd say that's a big positive. Plus, usually you get paid better as a manager. Negatives, obviously, is it's kind of hard to shut down. You can't really punch out a time clock. Where if you're just an employee, you just come in and do your job, go home, and you only have your job to worry about. Whereas a manager, you're in charge of everyone. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How did you get to the role you're in now?
I guess just kind of worked up through the ranks. Just started in entry level, and then spot came up, applied for it, and I got it. So that was about 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm. So it took about 12 years to get up to the management?
Yes.
So that's all the questions I have.
Yay.
To conclude this, I'd like to thank Chris for allowing time for this interview and being such a good participant.